about Tikka Masala, your own cybersecurity podcast, a podcast that keeps CIOs and CISOs ahead with latest cyber threats and news. So today's just few minute podcast will cover all the cyber threats and news of last week. Yes, now no need to toggle from one website to another or read through various email or WhatsApp messages. So let's begin.
Let's now talk about recent cyber attacks that came to light. Lapsus is continuously making news after Nvidia, Samsung, Ubisoft, and Microsoft, among many. And now Okta is new in the list of its victims. Lapsus claimed it acquired super user access to Okta's.com and used that to access Okta's customer data. Okta says 366 clients had data acted upon in Lapsus hack. Well, there are a lot of statements and claims from both sides. But important for the customers is to work on basics and get all passwords refreshed and worth reviewing all privileged access permissions again. Microsoft finally confirmed that one of their employees was compromised by their Lapsus hacking group, allowing the threat actors to access and steal portions of their source code. Earlier, the Lapsus gang released 37 GB of source code stolen from Microsoft's Azure DevOps server. The source code is of various internal Microsoft projects, including the Binge, Cortana, and Binge Maps. Important confirmation from Microsoft is were confirmed that no customer code or data was involved in the leak. UK police arrest 7 people, including 16 years old, from Oxford in connection with Lapsus hack. The Lapsus cyber extortion group has active presence on the messaging app Telegram. Its channel has grown to 47,000 subscribers. The last message was posted on Wednesday, with the group saying a few of our members has vacation until 30th March. We might be quiet for some times. Anonymous hacked Nestle and leaked 10 GB of sensitive amid its continued operations in Russia. Anonymous announced after clamorous attacks, it threatened 40 international companies that are still operating in Russia despite the invasion of Ukraine. The hacker collectively warned that they were giving companies 48 hours to stop cooperating with Russia. The list of potential targets is long and includes BBDO, IPG, Cloudflare, Citrix systems. Honda downplays vulnerability allowing hackers to lock, unlock, and start Civics. Researchers released a proof of concept for CVE 27254, a replay vulnerability affecting the remote keyless systems in Honda Civics made between 2016 and 2020. This latest vulnerability gives hackers indefinite access to control a specific car's functionality. Honda's abandonment of correcting security issues in otherwise completely functionable devices is going to be a huge problem. Greece Police Postal Service offline due to ransomware attack. ELTA, the state-owned provider of postal service in Greece, announced the cause of a service disruption as ransomware attack, claiming that its immediate response and isolation of the entire data center has helped mitigate the impact. ELTA's IT team have determined that threat actors exploited an unpatched vulnerability to drop malware that allowed access to one workstation using a HTTPS reverse shell. UK Ministry of Defense takes recruitment system offline, confirms data leak. One source claimed 125 recruits' data were for sale on the dark web for 1 Bitcoin. The extent and method of the attack remains under investigation by agencies. Now, without access to digital services, the army is using paper system to manage their recruitment activities. SpellingBee.com, the website for the Scripps National Spelling Bee, was hacked in January. After learning of the incident, Scripps hired a digital forensic firm to investigate and also contacted law enforcement. The website was also quickly patched. Now let's focus on some of those cyber news that are of importance. VMware issues patches for critical flaws affecting Carbon Black app control. VMware released software updates to plug two critical security vulnerabilities affecting its Carbon Black app control platform that could be abused by a malicious actor to execute arbitrary code on affected installations in Windows system. The vulnerabilities are tracked as CVE 22951 and CVE 22952 rated 9.1 out of maximum of 10 on the CVSS vulnerability scoring system. New Dell BIOS bugs affect millions of Inspirons, Vostros, XPSs, Alienware systems. 5 new security weaknesses have been disclosed in Dell BIOS that is successfully exploited, could lead to code execution on vulnerable systems, joining likes of firmware vulnerabilities recently uncovered in Unsight Software's Unsight H2O and HP Unfied Extensible Firmware Interface, tracked as CVE 24415, CVE 24416, CVE 24419, CVE 24420, and CVE 24421. The high severity vulnerabilities are rated 8.2 out of 10 on the CVSS scoring system. As per researchers, the ongoing discovery of these vulnerabilities demonstrate what we describe as repeatable failures around the lack of input sanitization and, in general, insecure coding practices. Well, that's all for this week. Thank you for your time and enjoy your week ahead.